Mẹ mẹ không gọt cho long thối à? Để long thối mẹ không gọt rồi.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say heads and check. I'm trying to put it
Gái nhưng mà lại thích đánh nhau. Đấy, mở cửa ra Bill ơi.
in every aspect of a goalkeeper's
Không chưa có điều hòa đâu.
Đấy chiêu em.
Chả ai kêu nó chơi bẩn nước. Không con đâu có chơi đâu, nó sạch đó. Để cái âm thì nó bảo chơi bẩn. Không đánh to. Không nó chơi thua cái âm lên. Thế thì anh ấy chửi. Tai thì cũng không nghe.
That's been slipped through. Eze. And it's Lopez. Messi. Now it's Darwin.
Chưa? Chơi bóng kiểu gì vậy?
Azar. And here's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. He has found the way through. Vieira defending his corner.
Em sơ bóng tầm bị là 2 mét vậy em.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, good read.
Đùa chứ?
So good from.
Shoots.
Hiểu sao luôn. Chắc là nó lag thôi chứ không thể bình thường không thể như thế được.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Hazard plays it short. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United yet to have an
Ôi trời ơi mẹ. Trên con bóng thì
now it's Messi.
lá quá.
Gerrard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Thuram, lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a
Chơi bóng chẳng có đá luôn.
And here's Yamal. A lovely bit of skill. And this is the shots. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. And here's Nunez. Gerrard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe finds himself offside. Darwin. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's Gerrard. Great defending.
Không thể nào mà xoay được người luôn.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trong cái ló kho, trong cái kho nó cái khôn.
Has it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a look up and drives it.
Chưa thấy cái khôn đâu, nhưng đã thấy cái khó một đống rồi.
Good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Ok bạn ơi, tạt đấy bạn ơi.
It's a promising position. Turan. Femi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Femi. And the counter is on. Turan. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Đứng lại vậy Eze.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been
Đùa.
intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Spread neatly. He's found the way through. Femi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. Oh, good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And he's picked it up out wide. Big chance! Good run, lovely take. That is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Yamal.
Chuyền bóng toàn hai nhịp. Khổ vãi.
Here's Yamal. Good work on the right flank here. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's nice.
Chuyền ra ngoài, mẹ chuyền kém thế.
Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Laid out to the left flank. That's a good foray he's making. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! Oh, that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So into the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your
Chuyền
break.
ta mất hai nhịp cái này đá đập mệt quá. Chưa thua là may.
Can he get on the end of this?
Bullet clearly held on to him far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Good ball. And Holland! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
First breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Yeah. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tạt vào lúc nó mới triển khai này đi.
I think that's great defending.
Mệt
He
quá
just
anh
made
em ạ.
sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
It's a lovely neat
Nó mới đá với thằng một lát
Looking
kiểu
for
này.
chance.
Chậm muốn nhìn.
Not the best of headers. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Eze. He's picked his way through. Eze.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Bellingham, looking for the run, dink through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That was nowhere near his best. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Mẹ nó văng kìa.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Yamal. Rijkaard. That's going right the way across. Now it's Eze. He is through here. That is lovely. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a...
Trời ơi.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No joy this time.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking to play it in. Shapes to shoot! Tries one from range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Vậy bảo làm thì bạn không làm. Cú anh em ở trên group đi bạn ơi. Mình giờ đang đá anh rồi.
Changement de Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 17.
Darwin.
Le numéro 10.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Le numéro 20.
Yamal.
Le numéro 42. Yaya Touré. Le numéro 30.
Cast their way up the pitch. And he shoots!
Ngồi thế mạo tí mẹ làm bằng thịt nó. Hơi phí. Đây, bận.
Five minutes left on the clock.
Trời ơi, Messi với góc kìa. Ra thì nó bị hết cả một thứ luôn à.
And here's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Shot a goal!
Bạn đi bạn.
Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought they were done, but never say never! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Attention, changement.
Time for a change in personnel. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now,
Ủa
there's no
thế.
question who I'll be backing.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Temps
Encouraged the
additionnel.
pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Look at the real chance!
Mẹ nó trượt kìa.
Really nicely worked opportunity. That's some
Ghê
lovely
mẹ.
exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers with
Vậy cả ghê.
movement and
Chào
passing
anh ạ.
precision, and all done at pace.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, not quite on the same wavelength. They'll have to settle for that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.